Target. I'm gonna show y'all what I have picked out so far. I came in here to get some matcha, but of course I had to come and see like what they had on sale, and Target is putting out their fall stuff and I'm pretty impressed. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna show y'all two purses that I'm thinking about getting, as well as my favorite color. I found some pants that look really cute, some linen pants that are really good for the fall. I don't think the girls have seen these yet because they have all the sizes, and I guarantee in a week or two they're gonna be gone. Alright, so those were the pants and the items that I found. Yes, the pants look super big. I am typically a size 8 to 10, and those are 14 because I want them to fit really baggy, and I'm going to take in the waist of them so they'll fit the way that I want. If I get things my size, then they typically aren't long enough for me. So I go up not only for the bagginess, but because you get a little bit of length added to it as well.
Credit card? Anyone paying with a credit card? 10 times or less.
Alright, so I just left out of Target. I am about to head to Baton Rouge. I gotta stop and get some gas, but I'm headed there so that I can drop my hair for my appointment next week. I can't wait for Brian to do my hair. If you voted on my last vlog, I am gonna go with brown. It's something about brown that just, I love it on my skin. Girl, I felt a breeze this morning. I done put on sweats. I got a oversized button down. Then I'm also meeting with two of my friends later. I don't know if we're gonna go out to eat or grab something and just kind of chill at my house. Either way, it's gonna be a good day. Monday, since it's Labor Day, I'm gonna do our budgeting for the month of September, especially because we have a trip coming up. So I like to give us a little spending budget in order for us not to get too crazy with just swiping. I'm gonna go to the Coach outlet, and then I'll also go to Zara. Y'all, I have to get, if y'all have like recommendations on good arm candy, like I need to really get into stacking my jewelry. The jewelry that I have, like bracelets and stuff besides my wedding ring, y'all, it's probably like 10 years old. It is time for me to grow up and get me some good bracelets. So if y'all have some recommendations, drop those down below in the comments so I can check those places out. I know that some people told me I'm so not into jewelry that I don't know if it was Kendra. No, it's not Kendra's. I forget, y'all. It's a woman's name, and she has really good. I think it is Kendra's. Girl, I don't know. But yeah, just drop me some of y'all's recommendations. So I want to start kind of investing in good quality pieces. I know that it's convenient to shop at places like Shein. For me, I'll shop there for, like, you know, loungewear sometimes, and even if I'm going on a trip, I'll shop there. But I'm really trying to get away from like the Shein era. I feel like even my loungewear, I want to be nice quality pieces, because I found that when I buy Shein, man, that stuff does not last. You could probably wear it a few times, but after you wash it, you dare not dry it because it's done for. So I'm gonna be looking at places like I think it's Alo, like yoga clothes and yoga apparel. Like they have tights and good quality tops, and I think they even have like maybe some wide leg joggers and things like that. Like I'll check them out. Another one that my friends told me about, y'all know about Lululemon, but Other than their crossbody bags, I can't really get into Lululemon. But just really investing in some good quality pieces from the things that I lounge in, and even sleepwear, and even some bracelets. I'm really big on savings, but I want to get quality things. And I think that if you make that investment, then it's definitely worth the money, opposed to you buying 10 dresses from Shein every month, and then come next year, they don't even last because the quality is so horrible. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. If you know good loungewear, or you know good places where I can get like stackable jewelry and things like that, then drop it down below. I'm definitely gonna check those places out as I invest in my wardrobe. Just dropped off the hair to Breon. Every single time I start loving my own hair, like after I've had it up, I have like an appointment coming up to get it done. Like, I'm okay with rocking the puff, y'all. But this hair's gonna be bomb, so I'm ready. I'm about to go to an outlet mall about 30 minutes from here. I wanna go because they have a Coach outlet, and y'all have been having some really cute Coach purses. So after I go to the Tanger outlet, then I'm gonna go pass by Zara. Zara is like literally my favorite store, but I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't really wash and dry, like you can't really dry all of their stuff because I feel like it shrivels up too. But I still like Zara's.
Starting route to Tanger outlets.
Boom.
Your track record could never be questioned. Yeah, yeah. You legislate from an.
Oh, that's like my favorite song.
And all of these things that you promised me, yeah. You're more than able to make it into reality.
Like a friend, I wanna know you, Lord. And I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion.
All right, I have made it to the Coach outlet. Up to 70% off, girl. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope I find some good stuff. First and foremost, why y'all didn't tell me that Coach is high? Where have I been to not know that the Coach outlet charges upward $350 for a purse? I'm not talking about, oh, the price is the problem. The fact that this is the outlet, then they said, you know, extra 65% off plus 20. I'm thinking, oh, that's a great deal. No, it's already marked down to the price that it's at, so it's still $250. I didn't expect. I don't know. I mean, where was I when Coach either went up on their prices? And listen, don't get me wrong. I'm a successful woman. If you haven't been following me, I am a nurse practitioner, but I am very big on budgeting. I don't know what amount I thought I was gonna come in here and spend. I was looking for bracelets and looking for bags. The 2 bags I had, oh girl, I had to put them up because I did not realize what the price point was for Coach. But I am not going to go and spend that much money on a purse that I did not plan to spend. So while they had some beautiful purses, I went ahead, I put them down. And let me just make this disclaimer. I will invest in some good quality things, right? But again, I'm so big on like budgeting now, and just being smart. And you know, if you watch my last video, we're working on temperance. So there are things that I will spend my money on. Shoes. The Lord is helping me with shoes. Some shoes? Oh, if I like some shoes, then I will buy them. I will give up the spending budget for a pair of bomb shoes, like sneakers and tennis shoes. I love that. So I watched a vlog. I can't remember who it was, but she talks about how, you know, different people have different things that they think of as luxury. For her, furniture and all that in her house was not a luxury. That's not something that she would invest in and put a whole lot of money into. You know, she went on to say some people will invest in, you know, dishware if they're cooks. I am just not that big of a purse girl, so let me make that disclaimer. I do like to have a nice purse, but I'm not one that just like collects purses, if you will. I have a good bit of purses, but that's not usually the accessory that I'm just sold on that I have to have. For me, it's gonna be shoes, or it's gonna be like nice quality clothes. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there so y'all don't come for me thinking that I'm just being cheap. I'm just not gonna invest in like a $250 purse that I don't want. Now, I have different bags that I have invested in, but I had my eye on them for a while, and that just really surprised me. I did not expect Coach outlet to be that high. On to Zara, because I ain't gonna be able to do it. I wanted to share something with y'all that I was talking to my friend about on my ride down here. We were talking about how if you are not praying, if you are not fasting, if you are not doing the things that you need to, that your mind will literally become the devil's playground. And what I mean by that is this: the times that I have not been praying, that I didn't wake up and that I didn't seek God, that I didn't read, that I hadn't been in my word, and the times that I just wasn't really spending time with God like I needed to, the enemy would begin to try to plant all kind of seeds in my mind about the people that love me, the people that, you know, pour into me and want the best for me, whether that be my husband, whether that be my friends. The devil will literally to throw out seeds all day long until you begin to let those seeds be planted in your mind. If I could use an example, there was a time, and I talked about it on my Instagram, and I actually have the reel posted to the top of my reel side, the real portion of my Instagram. But I talked about how the devil will literally plant seeds in your mind. I remember my husband said something one time, and what he said wasn't bad, but the way that what he said kept playing in my mind until it started to really provoke anger in me. It really started to make me, well, why did he say it like that? Well, what did he mean by that? So everything that he did began to provoke me to anger. The times that I'm not doing what I need to, a thought will come. Why did my friends check on me? Why did my friends just call me? Why did my friends do dut? And what it did is it made me start accusing the people that love me of not giving me the time and consideration that I felt they should have given. And God had to really show me that the analogy he gave was like a lamp that is not plugged up into the outlet. There's no way that you can provide the light. There's no way that you could perform at your best for what it is that you're created for. For us, we're created to be children of God. There's no way that you can see things pure. There's no way that you can have the right mindset that you need to when you're not plugged into God and allowing him to pour into you. For the person who may be in a place where you feel like everybody is against you, people don't love you, you may be going through with your friends, you may be going through with your husband, or maybe you're not going through with anybody yet, but you're in a place where the enemy continues to try to put different thoughts in your mind. I want you to be able to recognize your voice, God's voice, and the enemy's voice. God's voice isn't going to speak his word. The enemy's voice will try to sow discord. He is an accuser of the brethren. What does that mean? He's trying to sow different seeds that cause separation, that causes you not to be on the same accord with those that love you. The information there may be right. Maybe they didn't call you, or maybe they didn't answer the phone. It's not that they didn't call or did not answer the phone because they don't love love you. So we are to be very mindful that even though things are truly happening, it's a reality, whatever the action is. The thought that comes in to provoke us to accuse people of things that may not be the truth, that is usually the enemy trying to sow discord, trying to separate you from people that love you, to get you backed up into a corner where he can have his way with you. And what I mean by that is that he is gonna try to get you to feel like nobody loves you, nobody cares, and all that does is causes anxiety, depression. It causes all kind of ailments in our mind. And I love how our chief talked about diseases. Eases, things that make you uncomfortable and not at peace. It takes away your joy. You can nip a lot of that if you learn to recognize when the enemy is trying to play in your mind, and in those times to cast down thoughts and make sure that you get yourself in there and spend time with God through prayer, fasting, and reading his word, so that you don't cause ruckus and chaos with the people who truly love you the most. Our thing now is like, we're going to be more mindful of when it's the enemy trying to sow discord. And a lot of time when we're pointing the finger at other people, it truly is something that's in us that we need to take to God, that we need to go and pray, that we need to seek God for, whether that be insecurities or unforgiveness. When a particular person does something that triggers you, before you point the finger at them, and do inventory of yourself. Is it something that you need to be working on? Is it something in you that's not completely healed yet? And we'll begin to see our relationships and our marriages flourish like never before if we're able to look at ourselves first. And when we see that we're not where we need to be, we plug into the source, just like that lamp or that light, so that we can get the power we need to show up in the way that God wants us to. So that's my spiel, y'all. I hope it blessed you the way that it blessed us. I just made it back home. Now I'm about to go meet two of my sisters and catch up with them for a little bit. Yeah, we're going to this place called Central Pizza. So if y'all notice, I changed the settings on my camera because whenever I was shooting, it was so close up on me. Girl, now we didn't change the setting, girl. Look at us doing big things, girl. Y'all, I'm really starting to like this vlogging thing. At first it seemed a little bit crazy to be talking into the camera, but now I imagine it's people on the other side that's really listening to what I be talking about. So I have made it home. Had a long day. I'm so tired. Like, oh my God. So I am going to get all of this makeup off my face. Do y'all feel like me when it comes to taking this makeup off? Like, I like putting it on, but oh, I love taking it off. This is the conclusion of my vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm really starting to come around and like the whole vlogging thing. If you saw my last video, I just kind of opened up about how it was uncomfortable for me. I've been creating content on TikTok and Instagram, and it's one thing to do like a few seconds, or even when I do my coffee talks where I sit at the table and I talk to y'all. It's different to do that opposed to walking around with the camera and like talking to the camera, especially in public. Realistically, I can create vlogs. I think that now that I've been shooting the content, I think that it's realistic to say that I can drop 1 to 2 videos a month. I really think I can do 2. Should definitely hit the notification so you don't miss them. Set your notifications so when I do post, you will get the alert and you'll be able to see the new content that I put out. Also, make sure you subscribe. If you comment, if you share, if you watch the whole video, and the algorithm will say, hey, this is a good video, and it'll push it out to other like-minded women. Here, we're trying to build a community of women after God's own heart. After God's own heart, who are striving to please God and live a life that's pleasing to God. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I really think that one day we're gonna do like a little conference or something. God is not only building a community here on social media, but one day he will allow us all to meet one another. Another thing that I do want to say, if you made it to the end of this video, I've talked in the past about having to purge my closet because I'm growing in God. Different things I just don't feel comfortable wearing anymore. Well, I've always talked about those. This time I'm going to purge my closet to give away some items to girls who are trying to start their modesty journey. If you saw my video that I did with comments with all the different clothing, that one circulated a good bit. If you saw that, then I'm going to be giving away quite a few of those items. I did hear y'all's cry when y'all was saying that it's so expensive to start over and get rid of the lascivious, lustful clothes to start over and do like a modesty journey. So I want to do my very best to help you. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notifications so you definitely don't miss the video and you don't miss the upcoming giveaway.